just talking about with Hunter Biden as well. The ball is now in the court of Delaware U.S. Attorney David Weiss. He will decide potentially, maybe somebody higher up in the DOJ might be involved, as we heard from James Rosen, but potentially to charge Hunter Biden. The Washington Post reporting that agents from the FBI and the IRS say they believe they have enough evidence that Hunter could be charged with tax and false statements related to his gun crimes. Hunter's attorney, Chris Clark, also says the latest details about the probe are being illegally leaked to the press by investigators. Here's what he told the Post. Quote, "It's a federal felony for a federal agent to leak information about a grand jury investigation such as this one." Let's welcome in now former Acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker to talk more about this. Great to see you with us, or have you with us.
Hey, John.
Matthew.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
So give us your read on this. Are you buying this report from the Washington Post?
At least as it relates to that this investigation is coming to a head. And, I've worked with the U.S. Attorney in Delaware when I was at the Department of Justice. He's a, long-term DOJ experienced attorney. I've been in that chair also as a U.S. Attorney making decisions on whether or not to charge crimes. Obviously, the investigators know what the evidence is. They're, unfortunately, in all these cases, they're talking to the press. I wish they wouldn't, but, these cases sometimes get frustrating for agents when there's no movement. And we know this case has been pending, John, since at least 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. And so to me, I think these agents are a little frustrated with the Department of Justice and the prosecutors in making a prosecutorial decision.
Yeah, CBS has reported some of these, stuff goes back to 2014. I don't know if you had a chance to see our report. We talked with James Comer and Chuck Grassley and about their investigations and the potential that the president has been compromised by some of Hunter's deals. Based on what you've seen, do you believe that to be the case?
Yeah, and I have a lot of respect for both those gentlemen. In fact, Chuck Grassley, as you know, is my senior senator from my home state of Iowa. And so, he's been dogged along with others in trying to root out some of these crimes that have not only been committed by, Hunter Biden, but have also benefited, remember the 10% to the big guy, email. So, I think in this case, these members of Congress have turned over a lot of information. Banks don't do suspicious activity reports on every customer. And so to have this many suspicious activity reports and all of this money flowing from China and Russia and the Ukraine, I think tells us that Hunter Biden was involved in some very shady things. I think, the investigators have found several things that are indictable offenses, including, his gun purchase in 2017, 2018 timeframe. And so, I think that these cases should be brought if the evidence is appropriate. And I worry about, and you mentioned Merrick Garland, I'm worried about the fact that there's no special counsel in this case, and therefore the Attorney General, the Deputy Attorney General can interfere in these cases and put their thumb on the scale of justice. And so I'm going to watch very carefully their involvement going forward.
Now, are you in Iowa? Is that what I see behind you?
I wish. I'm in California right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I won't ask you why. I'm sure you're helping out the folks out there. But we were in Iowa last year, almost a year ago. I had a conversation with Chuck Grassley, and we talked in depth, and that interview was a result of that. He has some serious concerns about that, and I don't think he is giving up. One of the reasons why I know he wants to run again for that seat in Iowa. Great to see you, Matthew Whitaker. Take care.
Good to see you. Thanks, John.